Did you shop online this week? How about going out for dinner? Did you know you threw away air miles because you didn't do one little thing? Well, stay tuned and I'll tell you the secret. Hi, I'm Jana and welcome to How to Travel Free. In today's episode, I'm going to teach you how to earn air miles when you're not even flying. You could be earning air miles every single day. You just don't know the secret, but I'm going to teach you that. You could be earning air miles when you're shopping online or when you're dining out, which, come on, we all do that every day. You could also earn air miles when you're doing things like sending flowers, even things like donating to charity, or let's say your car's in the shop and you need to rent a car. These are all things that you could be doing every day to earn air miles. But there's one or two little tips and tricks you got to do to earn those air miles. But once you learn them, it is so easy to do, and I'm going to teach you. But to teach you, I need to get to my computer, so just hang on a second. And I'm back. Okay, so what we're learning today is how to earn air miles when we are doing things every day. Dining, shopping online, renting a car, donating, all kinds of stuff. And here is the key. You start by going to the website of whichever company that your loyalty points are with. Whether you're with American, Southwest, Delta, JetBlue, it doesn't matter. I personally am going to use the American Airlines one today because that is the one I use the most and that's the one I am most familiar with. So we're going to start by going to AA.com because that is American Airlines website. And we're going to click on A Advantage and earn miles. Now, I'm hoping this doesn't get too wordy. I'm going to try to go through this as fast as I can. But these are all the different things you can do to earn air miles when you're not flying. Now there's the partner airline, so if you're flying with another company, hotels, car rentals, and all of the different car rental companies, as you can see, are going to be on here. Avis, Budget, Payless, Alma, they're all up here. So it doesn't matter which one you go to. But where we're going to start is the most important two to me for anything we do, and that is the e-shopping and the e-dining, or the dining. Now, one thing about these reward programs is they are not exclusive to American Airlines. In fact, the rewards network that runs the dining one there, they're signed up, I think, with every single solitary airline frequent flyer program. And I'll talk about that one a little bit more, but it's the same. The rewards network runs it for everybody, so it doesn't matter who you're with. I'm pretty sure the e-shopping is with most of the major ones. So we're going to start by going into that link right there. And this will take you to the A Advantage e-shopping. I'm going to do a whole video on the shopping. I'm going to do a whole video on the dining because there's a lot to go over on these. So I'm going to try to make this as fast as possible. But when you would get in, you would actually sign up or log in. I'm already logged in for today. You're going to, and that's what's going to link your airline account. And as you can see, these are all sites we go to every day. Home Depot's on here, Kohl's, Bed Bath & Beyond, Best Buy. I can tell you Walmart is on here, Target is on here, a bunch of them that you're using every day. And even some of the ones like Blue Apron right now is one of the ones that they're doing a bonus. Normally $750, right now they're doing $1,500. Apple is on here, HP is on here, Lenovo's on here. I mean, I think everybody's on here. And it tells you, you know, who's earning what. You just click, and then you can also, if you want to see what stores there is, I think they said there's over 10,000 stores on this site, and you can actually just look them up. You can actually search for them, or they're alphabetical here. You can also do it by categories, by offers, etc., etc. So when you come into the site initially, though, and you sign up, one of the things it's going to give you an option of, you want to go to How It Works. This is our big key. So you don't have to sit here and come in every single time and think, do I need to go to A Advantage first? No, you don't, because you're going to come down here to where it says Get the Button. That is on the How It Works page. I clicked on How It Works right there. And I'm going to come all the way down to Get the Button. I've already got my button. It is right here. You can see the A Advantage e-shopping button. So anytime I go to a site, and I say anytime, most of the time when I go to a site, unfortunately, a couple of stores it doesn't pick up on. Best Buy, Target, and JCPenney's, for example, are ones that I frequent that don't, it doesn't automatically pick up. Those I would know, I'd have to go into A Advantage eShopping first. The others, let's just say I'm going to Walmart.com though. That's one of the ones I go to the most. Now I have the same thing up here for, well, Rakuten or Ebates, so we're going to ignore that. And underneath that will be the one for A Advantage. And it tells you how many miles. You just click to activate it. It's going to take you, it's going to give you this screen right here because it's a certain portal you have to be going through to get your miles. And you can still use whatever reward points you can, you know, for instance, if I'm on BestBuy.com, I'm going to do the same thing. I can get 1 air mile for every dollar I spend, but I still put in my my reward number for them. I still earn rewards with them. I can still use my reward certificates with them. It doesn't change anything except for what portal you went through to get there, and it's giving you the air miles. And some of them are a little bit more than others. Can't remember, is Kohl's one that catches? I hope so. Yep, Kohl's, for example, is going to be 2 miles, and all I got to do is click to activate it. So as I said, I don't want to talk too much about it, but this is how you're going to be able to earn your miles without even thinking about it. If you know you're doing something that's a little more unusual, though, let's say you're buying a computer, so you're going to Dell. You might want to go in and check A Advantage, or you're signing up for McAfee or whatever. If it doesn't pop up automatically, if you've got the button and it doesn't automatically pop up, then just go in and check, and if so, go in through that portal. So that is key number 1. Key number 2 is our A Advantage Dining, or what the Rewards Dining Program, Rewards Network. And this one's kind of the same thing. It's going to have a sign up button or a login button. When you sign up, this one is very important that not only do you put your rewards number in, but fill out your whole profile. Because the difference is, when you first sign up and you haven't filled out a profile, you're only going to get 1 mile for every dollar you spend. Once you fill out your profile, which has at least your email address, then that's going to move you up to $3 for every dollar you spend. And this is one of the few times that you really want your emails. They don't spam you. Honestly, I may get 1 email every 2 or 3 months from them. But when they're sending it to me, they're sending it to me to tell me that there is a new restaurant within 25 miles of me that has just joined. And I definitely want to know who has just joined. After you have done 11 dines in a 12-month period, then you're going to move up to VIP status, and you're actually going to get 5 miles for every dollar you spend. Now here's the cool thing about this. You don't have to take any cards in. You don't have to remember to tell them anything. You're going to go into A Advantage, and you're going to go click on My Account, and I'm not going to do that only because it lists the last 4 digits of my credit cards, and I really don't want to put that on YouTube for obvious reasons. But you just go in and you put your credit cards on there. Now, I will say that the Rewards Network is the same one for all of the different airline programs. So if you're like me and you have 2 different reward programs, if you're going to use A Advantage Dining or use the Reward Network Dining for both programs, you can only have your credit card on 1 program. So if you have 4 credit cards, you might want to do 2 and 2, or you might want to put them all on 1 and then use the credit card for the opposite program when you're paying. That way you're getting miles for both. Sorry if that was a bit confusing. I'm going to do a whole video just on the dining, and I'll be a little more clear and a little more succinct on how it works. Okay, so once you sign up, that's all you do. When you go to that restaurant and you pay with that credit card, it automatically goes and gives you air miles. The server doesn't know it. He or she doesn't have to do anything. It's not like you're giving them a coupon or anything. They don't know. It doesn't come up anywhere. Nobody says anything. But you're going to see on your account that you're going to get air miles. It happens automatically, and that is so cool. In fact, I have actually had times where I got an email that I received air miles for eating somewhere that I hadn't known oh my gosh, good English, that I didn't know was currently on the program. They had obviously just joined, and I hadn't checked my email fast enough. But that's great because I still got my air miles. And you can search for your area, which in my case, just so you know, I'm not actually in McKinney, Texas, but that's close enough. I'm in an itty bitty little town. So when you come in here, it shows you in McKinney, Texas, there's 141 restaurants within 30 miles that are all going to give me my air miles. And these little check marks here are what days that it gives the air miles at. In most cases, it's 7 days a week. There are the occasional that have a Friday, Saturday, or occasionally one that does do Friday, Saturday, but doesn't do Sunday, for instance. I will say real quick that on chains, like Dickey's Barbecue is a chain here in Texas, or at least in North Texas. Not all Dickey's are on here. For instance, this is the one in McKinney. It is on here. I actually have one right down the street from me here in this little town, but theirs is not, because even though it's a chain, it is franchise, and that is up to the individual franchise owner. Same thing like with Which Wich and stuff like that. But and we got some brand new ones that literally just popped up 2 days ago. I'm so glad I got my email. You don't do anything. Once you sign up and you put your credit cards in, when you pay with that credit card, you automatically get air miles. It is awesome. You don't have to do anything else. So for anybody who says, I don't have time to deal with this, you don't do anything. You spend maybe 10 minutes signing up and putting all your credit cards in and kind of perusing the site a little bit, see who all you can go to, and you never have to do a thing again until your credit card expires and you have to go up and put the new expiration date stuff in. But anyway, every time you go, you're just automatically going to get air miles. It is so cool. You can also, this is one of my stacking tips. When you're going, for instance, if you're in 2 different programs, and I don't recommend you're ever in more than 2 programs, but in my case, I'm in American and Southwest. If I have I will put my Southwest credit card on my A Advantage dining, so that I am earning A Advantage miles through the dining program, and I'm earning a mile for every dollar I spend in Southwest because of the credit card. And I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to put my American Airlines credit card in my Southwest dining so that I'll earn 3 air miles for every dollar I spend through the program with Southwest, and then I will earn 1 air mile for every dollar I spend in American. Or you can double them up. Or if you're a husband and wife, you can actually put, say, the husband's credit card, say it's a Citibank for American, on your A Advantage dining, as long as you're a signer on that account. And that way you can both earn air miles. You're going to earn the 3 air miles or 5 air miles, whatever status you're at, through the program. He's still going to earn those air miles on his credit card for using the credit card. So it's a way that you can both earn air miles at the same time. So there's a lot of ways to stack, whether you're stacking for yourself, stacking for multiple programs, stacking with your spouse. Great tips and tricks that way, because you always want to get as many air miles as possible. I mean, these are miles that if you don't do this, you're just throwing them in the trash, because you could have got them and you didn't have to do anything. So this is awesome. So I probably talked too long on those 2. So there are a lot of others, and I just want to touch on some of the more unique ones. And those you do need to go into your reward program for, whether it's American Airlines or whoever you're using. For buying and selling a home, they have American Home Miles, which is great. Theirs is not only for every every 10,000 of the sale or purchase price. They also give you 5,000 miles when you use Allied, North American, or Global Van Lines to move with. And then down here, there's Miles from Home, which is a very similar program, only they don't have the moving benefit. If you bank online, Bank Direct is on here. And now I understand a lot of people don't want that for their daily banking. Some people do. Great. If so, here's what you can earn. But I'm getting ready to do this for my CDs, because it's just a great idea, because I don't need my CDs every day. If you're doing a 1 or 2 year or even a 6-month CD, I'm going to earn air miles, and this is money that I was going to have sitting in the bank and not doing anything with anyway. It might as well be earning me air miles as well as a minuscule amount of interest, which nowadays it's a minuscule amount of interest. E-Rewards is another fun one. This one you take surveys, and for every survey you take, you earn points. You can use those points for many different things. One of the things you can use them for is for air miles. So I think it's for every 250 points I can cash in for, I think, 250 air miles. So that's a really cool one. Lending clubs if you need a personal loan, LifeLock if you're into LifeLock protection. But here is a good example, though, of making sure you read your terms and conditions. Because it's up to 12,000. Well, that's when you find out in your terms and conditions how much you're going to earn. This $3,500 for the first year, then $1,250 for years 2 and 3. There's a bonus $10,000 right here, and then $1,000 after, etc., etc. So make sure you read your terms and conditions to know for sure when you get them. Miles for Opinions, I just heard about 2 days ago. I have not had a chance to sign up yet, but from what I understand, it's very much like the um, eRewards was, where I'm going to take surveys and earn airline miles. Prepaying for your parking. First of all, you usually get a discount when you do that. And if you do it through this link right here, I can earn air miles for that too. The key to all this is you do have to go in through these links to earn those air miles. And then for home and health, another category, this is where I come in with my electric bill. Gexa Energy and Reliant are both with American, and you earn bonus miles for signing up, and then you earn miles every month for your electric bill. And I kind of do the same thing. I'm earning American Airline miles for my electric bill, and I'm paying for it with my Southwest credit card, and therefore I'm earning miles on both programs. Reliant actually just upped their bonus miles, so that's really cool. Rover.com for those that use pet sitting services, whether you're traveling or just everyday walks if you work a lot. You get 2,000 bonus miles just for completing your first booking, and then 1 mile for every dollar you spend. So that's pretty cool. Now, if you're already using that, you probably have to set up a different account, because that 2,000 bonus miles is for your first completed booking. Simply Safe is on here, Spa Finder, Financial and Business. I already did that one. Retail and dining. Now, we obviously touched on the big ones, the e-shopping, the e-dining, but also sending flowers, FTD, 20 air miles for every dollar spent. Teleflora and 1-800-Flowers are also on there. 1-800 is also the 20 for every dollar you spend. Teleflora is just a flat $750 with each order. Sherry's Berries, you see them advertised quite a bit on the holidays. Well, then you can come in here, go in through this link. You can still use whatever promo that you have. But if they're saying, their promo is Saturday TV, you can still put in Saturday TV. You still get the discount of whatever their promotion is, but you've also gotten air miles. So if you're going to order it, you might as well be getting air miles at the same time. Sprint, if you're joining Sprint, 25,000 air miles when you activate a new account. That is a free ticket right there, because a round trip air ticket domestic in the United States is 25,000 miles. So you sign up for Sprint and you automatically get a ticket, and then you're going to get another 5,000 miles for each year. Audience rewards is for Broadway, and it really does mean Broadway. It is very seldom the traveling shows. But if you're going to New York and you're going to be on Broadway, make sure you look at what you need to do here to earn those rewards. And then last is points.com. Now, this is an interesting one. This is a site where you can trade your points between different programs. So, for instance, you may be earning Marriott points because that's where you normally stay. And your company puts you in a Hyatt. So, you have these weird little Hyatt points you're probably never going to use again. Through points.com, you can trade them and put them into your Marriott, or you can even trade them for air miles or whatever. So you can trade your points back and forth between the programs. So that's actually kind of cool. And then specialty is my Stand Up to Cancer. I know every family has been touched in one way or another with cancer. For those that are wanting to donate to a wonderful charity, Stand Up to Cancer is great. And if you'll do it through this site, you're going to earn 10 miles for every dollar you donate. So if you're just donating $10, you're still getting 100 air miles, and they're getting the 10 very needed dollars. If you're donating $1,000, you're going to get 10,000 air miles, and that is going to do wonders for Stand Up to Cancer. So I highly recommend doing that also. So I hope you have found this helpful. I know I've kind of gone over things pretty fast. I am going to do individual videos on the dining and the shopping, because they are very complex programs as far as the number of things that you can do, and also more about stacking air miles. Now, I know I've gone through this pretty fast, but there's a lot here. But it is so simple. Don't ever think that I don't have time to deal with it, because it just takes a few minutes to sign up, especially for the dining. Oh my gosh, you sign up one time and you start earning points every time you eat out at these restaurants. I mean, it's that simple. You never have to do anything again. The shopping, you get the little button so that when you go to Walmart.com or whatever website you're going to and it gets air miles, you just click it and you're going to get your air miles most of the time. Please understand that the button doesn't get to everything. I do recommend anytime it doesn't pop up, you go check the A-Advantage e-shopping or whichever program you're using to see if the company you want is in there. as I said, for instance, Target and Best Buy don't automatically pop up, but they are in there. You just click the link in the shopping site. Because we all want to travel free, and the best way we can do it is just the simple stuff that we do every day. And if you have any of your own little tips and tricks for everyday earning that I didn't catch, and I'm sure there are lots of them, there's even a few that I haven't touched on. These are just the ones that were online. Please leave those in the comments below so we can all learn from that. And I look forward to traveling with you. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions or want information on another travel savings topic, please leave that in the comments below. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to know when a new video comes out. In the meantime, visit howtotravelfree.com for more information. See you soon!